Welcome to the economics classes. Now, here's a very interesting topic: economics versus economy. Do you think so that the term economics and the term economy are two different things or they are two same things? Let us start from here. See, the word economics, it has been derived from a Greek word which is oikonomia. And the meaning of the term oikonomia is the household management. See, economics, it is also known as Arthashastra in Hindi. You might have heard of that book named Arthashastra written by Kautilya. So, economics is the study of certain principles. And what I mean by that, see, principles, a basic general rule, a basic pattern or a logical pattern of thinking which is backed by what? Logical thinking or logical reasoning. All right? Moving forward, economics is an art and science of what? Of decision making. And we have to make decisions regarding what? Regarding the scarce resources. See, resources are always limited, and under the condition of scarcity, to attain maximum satisfaction. So it means, in nutshell, economics means in order to attain maximum satisfaction or to attain maximum happiness, how we are going to use the resources, the best optimum utilization of the resources which are present in the limited quantity. Now, some takeaways, some key terms from the definition are decision making, scarce resources, and maximum satisfaction. Let us understand this definition in a more precise way. I am considering an example. See, there were three friends. As you can see on the screen, there were three friends. They all had passed class 8th and they all got promoted to class 9th. In order to join the new session, they had got rupees 5,000 each from their respective families. Now, how they had to spend rupees 5,000 was also told by their parents. So, rupees 2,000 for the books, rupees 500 for the copies, rupees 1,000 for the uniform, for the school uniform, rupees 500 for their school bag, and rupees 500 they had to buy some groceries for their home. And at the same time, they also had to save rupees 500. The moment the three friends entered into the shopping mall, they saw a beautiful garment shop in which there were beautiful t-shirts of their own choice. And also, besides the the garment shop, there was also a pizza shop. Now, coming on to friend number 1. His name is Mr. Sincere. So, Mr. Sincere, he is the most obedient child of the family. Though he wanted to wear the t-shirts of his choice and also wanted to have pizza, but he spent his 5,000 rupees as per prescribed by their parents. Like rupees 2,000 for the books, 500 for the copies, 1,000 uniform, 500 for the bags. He bought some groceries, so rupees 500 for his home, and at the same time saved rupees 500. But do you think so? He was most happy? Let us find out. Coming on to the next friend, the second friend, Mr. Extravagant. Now, Mr. Extravagant, he has the habit of spending lots and lots of money, even lots and lots of money. So what he did, he also had rupees 5,000. What he did, he purchased a t-shirt or rupees 4,000, a very expensive t-shirt, or 4,000, and he ate a pizza or rupees 1,000. But do you think so? He made a very wiseful decision. Without the books, without the copies, without the bag, without the uniform, can he go to the school? And at the same time, he compromised the groceries for home and the savings of rupees 500. Moving on to the third friend now, Mr. Prudent. Now he is a very clever boy. He thought that if I purchase a t-shirt, a cheaper one of rupees 2500, and also I can enjoy a pizza of rupees 500, versus we know that Mr. Extravagant bought a t-shirt, an expensive one of 4000. He ate the pizza of 1000. Now how much is left? 3000. So Mr. Prudent thought that without the books I cannot go to the school, so it is very necessary, it is my requirement, it is a necessity. So he bought the books. Then he thought, without the copies, how will I write, where I will write? He bought the copies as well. But he thought that I have my old bag, I will carry that bag to the school. I have my old uniform at my place, I will wear that uniform. At least with the books and the copies and the stationery, he can go to the school with the old bag and the old uniform. And also he bought the groceries for 250, and at the same time he also saved some amount of money. Now what do you think? Out of these three friends, which friend was most satisfied and happy? Mr. Sincere? I don't think so, because on one hand he had to compromise with the t-shirt and the pizza, though he can go to the school. And what about Mr. Extravagant? He has completely compromised with his career. Now how will he go to the school? He only enjoyed the t-shirt and the pizza. But what about Mr. Prudent? On one hand, he enjoyed wearing his favorite t-shirt and the pizza, and on the other hand, he can go to the school as well. So, what is economics? Economics is all about the scarcity of the resources. See, there is a huge difference between desire and want. See, want is limited. It can be limited to like food, shelter, clothing. Like we need food for our survival, we need clothes to wear, and we need a house to live in. But what about desire? If it is like we are going to have a dinner today only in Taj Hotel, and we want our house to be built in London, so this is a desire, but this is not a necessity. Even if you don't own a house in London, I think you will survive, you will live. But if you and additionally, and what, even if you don't eat your lunch in Taj Hotel, you will survive. But if you don't have any food at all to eat, I don't think so you will survive. So this is economics. It is all about scarcity of resources. We know that all the three friends, they had same amount of resources, 5,000. But all the three, they needed some extra to enjoy more. But there is always a limit. So any limit, it leads to choices or alternative uses of the same resources. Then, out of the three friends, whom do you think was most happy, or who had the maximum satisfaction? Mr. Sincere? No. On one hand, he can go to the school, but he did not enjoy the t-shirt and the pizza. Mr. Extravagant, a big no, because he cannot go to the school now. But what about Mr. Prudent? I think Mr. Prudent was satisfied to the highest level among the two friends. Then, now the decision making. Among all the three friends, whom do you think has made a very wiseful decision? Was it Mr. Extravagant, Sincere, or Mr. Prudent? I think it was Mr. Prudent who has made a very wiseful decision. And on the second level, it is Mr. Sincere, because maximum satisfaction lies with Mr. Prudent. Though he will wear an old uniform, though he will carry an old bag with him, but still, at the same time, he enjoyed the pizza and the t-shirt as well. And what about Mr. Extravagant? See, the decision of Mr. Extravagant is not entirely based upon a logical or a reasonable thinking pattern. Now, economics, it is also a social science that studies the production, distribution, and the consumption of goods and services. Goods are tangible, means you can touch, feel, or see it. But what about the services? Services like changing a tire in a car is a service. It cannot be touched, felt, or seen. Similarly, the education, the knowledge which is imparted by your teacher is also a service. Now, let us deal with the terms one by one. First of all, consumption. Consumption in economics, it means the process of usage of goods and services for maximum satisfaction. As we have seen in our example that Mr. Prudent, he has bought goods like t-shirt, he ate a pizza, he bought the books, copies, groceries. So this is all these goods and services, it provided him the maximum satisfaction as per his income or as per the resources available with him. Next, the process of production. See, we know that the producer or the manufacturer, he produces the goods and services. And what is the motive behind production of the goods and services is profit. Then the distribution of the goods and services. See, once the goods are manufactured by the manufacturer, then it goes to the distributor, all right? And it is then transported to the retailer. And from the retailer, we buy the goods. Also, when the manufacturer produces the goods and services, have you ever wondered what all is required? See, for any production, land is required. And on the land, we have to pay the rent. Also, we have to invest the capital, means money, etc. It has to be invested. So, and from where does this capital or money comes from? If you have taken a loan, then you have to pay the interest on the same. What about and for any manufacturing or production, you need the labor you have to pay the daily wages for the labor. And also, the manufacturer or the entrepreneur earns a profit on its manufacturing or the production of the goods or services. Now, this is the meaning of distribution. Now, we will come to economy. Now, economy in Hindi is known as Arthvyavastha. The only difference is that economy means a geographical area. It means it can be any country, any state, any city, town, or any village. Where the principles of economics, we have already seen what are the principles of economics: production, distribution, and the consumption of goods and services are in play at a practical level. For example, we have seen all the three friends, they were buying some goods and services in a place. Suppose all the three friends, they lived in Delhi. So now this is the economy or the geographical area of Delhi. All right. So this is the economy. Economy is related to a place, whereas the economics, it is related to the theoretical principles which are in play. Now, economics in nutshell, it is the theoretical principles regarding, this is just a spelling mistake, principles regarding the production, distribution, and the consumption of goods and services. Means the theoretical applications, just like physics. Whereas, what is economy? It's a place, all right, where economic principles are at play or at the practical application of the economic principles. Hopefully, now it is clear that what is the difference between economy and economics.